Good morning, Zenith Customs. Alright, today we are diving into something I'm extremely excited about. This is going to be a PC build for one of my clients, but it's quite a special PC build only because we have my favorite graphics card in the entire world, the RTX 3060 Ti. Many may ask, but few know, that's for sure. But yes, today we are building a custom PC, and we're going to be building it into the P500C. It's my first time doing that, so let's dive straight into that. Alright, we've got the case. Got the case here. I'm going to give you guys some close-ups. Obviously, once we've got it out the box and everything like that. It is a brand new case, super excited. As I said, it's my first time working with this case. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I've checked GPU clearance, we've checked all the specs, everything should be good. And I think we should hit this build head first. Alright, let's dive straight into this. Okay, first we've got instructions. We don't need those. We don't need those. Alright. Super excited, man. Oh, I always get excited to build PCs like this, especially for my clients. Yeah, it's obviously a dream come true that I'm able to do this type of stuff. But yeah, let's see how this build goes. Okay, guys, let's not take it out. This case is bigger than I thought. Let's dive to it in. Ooh, she's a big one, dude. She is big. That's probably very noisy for you guys, but nonetheless, we're still excited. We're still extremely excited. Now that we've got polystyrene everywhere, good stuff. Okay, let's get you on the side. Oh. So just a little more about what I do at Zenith Customs. We pretty much find people that obviously are looking for gaming PCs, but specifically ones that don't really fully understand PCs and stuff like that. We do a lot of entry builds for, folks and ladies that just want to start gaming, specific streaming, all types of things. You come to us, you give us your budget, you give us your breakdown on exactly what you want to do with your PC. If you want to stream, if you want to play certain types of game at certain different levels, all that type of stuff. You give us all the specifications, we take that, we go outsource everything, we bring everything back, we custom build it, we give you probably the best of the best, obviously that your budget fits, and then we take it from there, man. But dude, she's an absolute beauty of a case. There's polystyrene everywhere on here, but as you guys can see, she's pretty, dude. She's really pretty. Alright, before I start this build, I just want to say, everybody has got their own way of building PCs. If you want to give me your opinion, criticize it, whatever, I'm down with that. Just know, everybody builds PCs their own way. Now that we have that out of the way, let's start with this build. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. I'm going to just give you guys a close-up. We are running, I'll show you one stick. We are running Clev CRAS 8GB RAM DDR4. We've got 2 of these with the RGB lighting in front. We've also got Clev Class X RGB 2 8GB RAMs with that nice, I call it an iceberg finish because it does look like a bit of an iceberg, but everybody's got their own terms for it. But we have 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is perfectly more than enough for what this gentleman is looking at doing. We've also got a Samsung 250 gig SSD. We're going to be running 2 dual 1 terabyte HDDs for the gentleman. This isn't going to be for games. His game is going to be on there. And then we're also going to throw NVMe in for him. Alright. We're also running a 700 watt Antec power supply, which is way more than enough. We've got an MSI Z370A Pro motherboard. I've already put the CPU cooler on. I don't know how I lost that footage, but that's okay. Yeah, we've just got a Coolmoon normal white CPU cooler with the temperature gauge on the side, which is fantastic, and it's got that the endless mirror effect. I'm pretty sure you guys know about that. It's the same as the Lian Li fans. You'll see the effect on the side of these fans as soon as we're done with the build. But let's dive straight into this. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. Alright, first we're going to chuck the motherboard in before absolutely anything. We did double check measurements and everything, so we should be A for away. But we always just want to make complete sure that everything fits perfectly. Fantastic. We are looking fantastic for fitment. Alright, if anybody asks, yes, my screwdriver is pink. Don't ask questions. Alright, let's dive straight into this. This is probably going to be fast forwarded, so I'll see you as soon as the motherboard's in. Yeah, this is going to be probably one of my favorite builds that I've ever done. Sure. Next, we are going to run our RAM. As I showed you guys earlier, we're running these dual clips, DDR4 RAM. They are absolutely fantastic. We've had them in quite a few builds of ours, and we've never had a complaint. So yeah, things look good there. That is that way. And if anybody is wondering, I have indeed been building PCs for quite a few years. I've done this for a lot of friends, family, quite a few clients of mine. And yeah, I've decided to start making some videos about it because I was told a lot of people would be interested in having me build their PCs for them. So yeah, that would pretty much be the main base of these videos. But on top of that, I also think what's nice is my subscribers, when we get there one day, will be able to message me, contact me, chat to me, you know, find out if they want a custom build. We do pretty much deliver everywhere. For now, it's only going to be in South Africa, so obviously it's only going to be in South Africa for a little bit, but yeah, we will definitely be shipping out further at some point. You know, we'll take things from there. But yeah, for now, it's just going to be around town and around South Africa. There we go. Okay, RAM is in. We're looking good. Oh, I just keep getting more and more excited for this. Let's go. I must be honest, this PC case is really nice. I mean, it comes installed with 4 what looks to be, they aren't actually Lian Li fans obviously, but they look like Lian Li fans, which is fantastic because, I mean, Lian Li is quite an expensive brand, but obviously they're fantastic quality. Let's go ahead and get all these wires out. I'm not going to show you guys the back just yet, only because there's so much wires and everything over there. We'll do a view once we're done, and then you guys can see exactly what we needed to do. Okay, so now one thing we're going to install, well, the next thing we're going to install is the 700 watt Antec power supply. This is way more than enough for this PC. The gentleman has obviously agreed that even if he has to upgrade, he's still good. He's still got pretty much quite a bit of space to upgrade on this, but yeah, very good, very solid power supply. In case anybody is looking, they can definitely let me know. We have quite a few of these laying around that we can definitely give at some very good prices, if anybody is indeed looking for one. But yeah, let's get this power supply installed. Let's get this build on the way. Nice. And for anybody asking, yes, I do use normal screwdrivers because I don't agree. Well, I've seen quite a few cases where people use electric ones and electric drills and stuff, not drills, electric screwdrivers and stuff like that. and they've threaded, well, they've stripped the threads, they've over tightened it to the point where they have to strip the screw to get it back out. They've broken components on a fan, because obviously fan screws are extremely, I don't know if anybody knows that, but they aren't as strong as many people think they are. But yeah, that's why I mainly stick to screwdrivers. It is a little bit longer, but at the same time I get a better result. So, plus, I mean, who doesn't mind taking long on a build that they love doing? So we might as well. That is one separate, that's spare GPU. This is going to be motherboard. We will run that shortly. And for anybody out there, I've got a few questions. With regards to building PCs and stuff like that, are you guys interested in seeing me deal with the clients, or what exactly would you guys like to see, you know? Because at the end of the day, you guys are the target audience here, so kind of gotta, you know, stick to what you guys tell me. But yeah, we've got a few more builds that are coming in, which I'm extremely excited about. That one specific, we built that a few days ago. Super excited. Oh, that video is coming pretty soon. Yeah, funny enough, I was actually supposed to post that one first, but we wanted to make a few little changes that the client asked us. And yeah, we've got him perfect. It runs like an absolute champion. Obviously, you can see it's running up there. But yeah, no, super excited for that build. Really, really excited. But more than that, I can't tell you yet, because that video still needs to come out. But what I will tell you is, I've got a very exciting build sitting in front of me, and I'm very excited to get it done. We're going to do some B-rolls, some like video edits afterwards. We'll do some things just to show you guys exactly what we've done, the finish of all the products, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Then you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think of the builds, the specs wise. But I mean, again, if we can just take a look at that, that is, in my opinion, one of the nicest, personally speaking, one of the nicest looking graphics cards. But yeah, that comes down to personal preference. But yeah, man, let's deal with all this wiring. I don't know if everybody knows, but this is pretty much half the wiring that you deal with in the back end of a PC, which not many people know about, but yeah, you only find it fun when you enjoy this type of stuff, which I do, which is exactly why I started making these videos. And also, you guys can learn a thing or two, or you know, I can definitely learn a thing or two. That's the beauty of it. You can't know everything in this industry. I mean, you can know a lot, but not everything. I mean, I know quite a bit. I've been building PCs for a few years, but like we say, you can know a lot, but you can't know everything, eh? So let's get this installed. Yeah, and I'll see you guys after the fast forward. Keep those wires tucked away. Actually thinking we can rewire that. Out the back. Split those. question. Awesome stuff. Awesome. That is going to look incredible. Okay, our USB and HD audio are in. Let's get this cracking, man. Goodness me, I'm excited. Honestly, I cannot wait. At another stage, we'll be doing a lot of close-ups and stuff like that. For now, as this is my first video, we just recording normally, but yeah, once we do have our cameras and stuff, we're going to be doing quite a lot of B-rolls and edits and all some cool stuff that is definitely going to be coming soon. So yeah, super excited for that, man. Almost forgot one. Okay, got him. Okay, and again, I'm going to switch it to let's clean those cables up, get those cables running back. Nice and smooth. Beautiful, we are looking good. We are looking really good, ladies and gents. Alright. Next, we're going to be doing the main power for your motherboard. As you can see, it's very difficult to work with gloves on, but yeah, we have to, which is a good thing. Not for any other purpose besides fingerprints, which are a big issue on gaming PCs, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people have realized is quite annoying when you're dealing with that type of stuff. But let's go in. Let's get you going. This stuff is literally just slipping off my hands. I need to get rubber gloves, that's what I need to get. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. That is in pretty nicely. We run that cable a bit more back. Obviously we can't have all of that showing. So what we do, we can actually, now that I see, we can run it out a separate, hole, so that we've got a much cleaner outcome from the power supply, which would be brilliant. Let's just fold it over to make our lives a bit easier. Let's go in. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, that click. We got a click. Good stuff. That will look a lot better once we get the sleeve on and make that a little bit less visible. Okay, USB power in. Everything that's in. Okay, now let's run some power to the motherboard, which is very important, which I have forgotten in my early stages quite a few times. It makes you stress when you go to turn your PC on and she don't turn on, man. You get kind of nervous. I know that feeling all too damn well. Try avoid doing it. You'll get a lot less frights, I promise you that. Okay, good stuff. Let's run you through. Let's put you on your back again. Okay. Let's go in here. You go to bend. Alright, yes. Good stuff. I must be honest, this case from Deep Cool, which they'll probably not see this video, but we hope they do. From Deep Cool, if you do ever see this, and you want to send a case, this one's it, my friend. That is a very, very nice case. And it's got a lot of entry points, it's got a lot of access points for cables, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we want. I've had a lot of cases, oh glory. We had a case a couple of years ago that we were building for this gentleman, and I tell you, it had, from your back point where your power supply goes, it had maybe one hole for wires to go into your GPU, motherboard, CPU, fans, everything. Literally had one little small hole like that we had to put all the wires through. So that was quite special, to say the least. But yeah, we got it done, as we always do. Nothing can stop us from building an absolutely beautiful PC. But this Deep Cool is making it very, very easy, which I'm very, very happy about, because I'm pretty sure you can imagine building a lot of these things. You try to stick to the cases that not only make it a lot easier, but they make it a lot easier. Let's go in. I'm probably hiding in the back there. That's the joys. That is the joys of building a PC. Our little exit points, little power plugs. Looking good. Looking good, looking good. Okay. And then we find our fan adapter connector. There you are. Awesome stuff. Absolutely awesome. Now, for this case actually works out perfectly nice, because it has it's got a built-in little board for your fans. So when you're running your any CPU with an extra, I don't know, whether it's got a temperature gauge or an extra fan or LCD, like an LED screen or anything like that, it does come with a extra power point for those things, which is very ideal, because most of the time when you buy these CPUs and stuff like that, they don't come with an actual remote, which is very strange, and I still don't understand why they would do that, but what can we say? We are looking very good for now. We are looking very good. Alright, let's get you in. Let's sort some of these cables out. That is one thing I struggle with, is people with very bad cable management. It does bother me a bit, I won't lie, but as I said, everybody builds PCs their own ways, so you just gotta love them and try to teach them, man. Okay, we are going to be running you in here. That would work so perfect, but then we don't have space for our starter cables. Okay, good stuff. Again, like I showed you guys earlier, we are running this HDD. This is a 1 terabyte Barracuda. HDD, another 1 terabyte HDD here. And yeah, she's going to be good. This is mainly just for other programs or stuff like that. Let's have another screw here quickly before we go look for that one. So difficult because your gloves stick to the screws, which is not that fun, especially when you're dealing with small screws like this. Like that one that just fell there. That's fine. Magnetic screwdriver always wins. Okay. Let's get you in. Good stuff. This is your back plate that you will use on your case. You'll obviously see if any of you guys ever do end up purchasing these, this case, this specific one. I'm not too sure about any other cases, but this will be your back plate for your HDD. If you want to put an SSD, there's another piece in there. Everything is in there, so it does come fully with these pieces. So yeah, let's get that in, and then we can put the other HDD. Let's actually put the other HDD in first. Let's get our SATA cables in and run absolutely perfectly. Okay. 1, 2. There goes my SATA cable. Yep. Alright. This one is going to be a bit tricky because we do have a bit of an angle, which is okay. These SATA cables are quite flexible, so don't freak out if you see me bend any of them. They do indeed bend quite well, and they still work. They're quite ergonomic, if we can put it that way. We're going to use some big words here. Good stuff. Absolutely good stuff. Yeah, that. I'm being an idiot, aren't I? I have been an idiot. Or have I? That is going to go there. Do we still have enough space? We do. Cool beans. We do. Let's get, with the world's smallest PC screws, let's put out a hard drive holder in here. Once again. Ready to put the other HDD in. This one we are going to screw in afterwards. That other plate is still getting ordered, so don't worry too much about that. We are going to run our SATA cable down towards there. Yeah, cool beans. This one, don't worry about this one. This one is going to get a different stand. We have ordered a spare one. It isn't going to the client just yet. I can already see the comments freaking out. You can't leave your hard drive like that and this and that. Believe me, I know I wouldn't do that. This is just for the video. Jeepers creepers. I have to tighten these girls. I keep getting screws stuck in my hands. Okay. Let's see if we can run this one. The spare one. Nope. This is going to be our powers for our hard drives. Let's get you in and sitting flush. Absolutely fantastic, boys. Fantastic, boys. Okay. This cable. Okay, that power's in. You can put that power in the so. Alright, let's get another one in here. We're going to be running you under and over like that. Okay, and let's finally get these things in after changing our mind 4 times. But that's okay, because we can. Good stuff. 2 more small screws. And we are good. As I said, I need to put power into that. And once that's done, we should be pretty close to the end result, which is very exciting in my opinion. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. You're in. Oh yeah. Cool beans, everybody's in. Okay. I am going to redo all the wiring for this PC once this video is done, so that I can touch up everything and make sure everything is perfect. But for now, it's just to get the PC on, show everybody the build, and get that out of the way. Okay, first we need to run down, under, down under. What we could actually do, this could be really cool, we could run this outer cable through this gap. That way we get a bit more efficiency with the length, because SATA cables for some reason don't come in really long lengths, which is odd to me, because most hard drives, I just randomly started twitching, that's weird. Most hard drives don't have a long enough cable to reach. Oh my word, what is going on here? Why are you giving me hassles? Okay. Good stuff. That looks a hell of a lot better. Again, just to clarify, in case anybody missed it, I am going to be redoing this wiring after the video. This is just to show everybody the build, get the video out, and yeah. Hopefully make some good engagement. I must be honest with you, I'm excited about this. It's my first ever video, you know. Who knows where this could go. I'm hoping it goes far, because it's something I'm very passionate about. But yeah, we'll have to see where it gets taken. I mean, I was always told if you've got a big passion for something and you do what you love, you'll love what you get. So, yeah, we are making this video. Trying to feed a SATA cable that won't listen. Good stuff. Okay, you're in. We don't need you. We've got power to the fans. That's good stuff. We don't need you because we don't have all the fans. Let's go like that. Like so. Get you tucked in. Nice and flush. Get you tucked in. Also nice and flush. There we go. Yo, I must be honest, this case has made this build so damn easy. So damn easy. I'm actually very happy with this case. Very, very happy with this case. I mean, just the way you, I mean, I've got still a load of space here that I'm going to use when I'm redoing this wiring. And I mean, just to be able to say, like, you've got all that extra space, one absolute champion of a build. So yeah, thank you for Aero Cooling for making such a bloody nice case. I will definitely be buying one of these for myself if we don't hear from Aero Cool. But let's hope we should, man. You gotta dream big. You have to dream big. That should be everything. I don't know why I just stretch my arms out like that. Alright, we should be pretty damn close to being done. Then once I'm going to do that, I'm going to move the phone, set it up there. I'm going to move the camera, set it up there, put it on the PC, show you guys some B-rolls. And I've also got something really exciting that I'm going to, well, that I have on my phone that I want to show you guys that I don't think many people actually know about. Which is exciting because if I can introduce it, it's going to be quite cool. So yeah, and it's pretty much, it's quite a, I think it's quite a new feature. I don't know how long it's been out for, but it's definitely something I'm interested in using because of the practicality about it. Okay, we are looking pretty damn good. We've got to run our SATA cables and we should be on our way. Last one. Hey. Obviously the last one's the wrong way. You know? There's that little dude they call Murphy's Law. Let's get the SATA cables in. Good stuff. Hey. That should be good. They're actually looking very good. We're actually almost done with this build, which is actually quite sad, but at the same time very exciting. Alright, once again, very excited for this. Very, very, very excited for this. Let's get you in. Yes, if anybody asks, we did open the case before, just to make sure of measurements and fitments and everything like that, because the last thing we want to do is get home and none of the stuff fits. So yes, we did open the case before, in case you see a fingerprint on the glass, which will be clean, or anything else, it was opened before. Just there for me. I'm pretty sure I did say that though. Awesome, man, we are almost done with this, which is actually very sad. But she's looking pretty damn good. She's looking pretty damn good. I'm very, very happy with how this came out. Hey! You're supposed to be at the bottom. There we go. Very happy how this came out. Very, very excited to redo the wiring. Make sure all fitment is perfect. But yeah, let's get this PC on. Let's do some video rolls. Let's show you guys exactly what we've done. So yeah.